When I was 5 years old, my parents decided to move to the U.S. due to the lack of jobs in Mexico. All I can remember is that one morning they told me to say goodbye to my grandparents and that we would be back later, that we were just going to the store. I did not know that that would be the last time I would be saying bye to them. My parents thought that it would be better for us to come to the U.S. because I would be able to go to school and work later on. All through elementary school and middle school, teachers told me that I could be anything I wanted to. My dream has been to become a teacher and make an impact in people's lives. When I got to high school, I thought I was ready. I was in the IB program, and I would have amazing grades, participate in school clubs, and in the end, I would be able to get a full ride to go to college. But I was wrong. I had all these setbacks in my life because I didn't have a social security number, since I came with my parents without any documentation, because it was almost impossible to obtain a visa. I realized that I couldn't get a driver's license or work like I had planned all along. It made me feel useless because I couldn't help my family out. I wondered how I was going to pay for college when my parents barely even make ends meet. At times like that, I thought that staying in school wasn't worth it. What good is school if I can't even go to college? My sophomore year really changed my life. My nephew of 8 years old passed away in August, before school started. And 2 months later, my grandfather in Mexico passed away too. I was devastated because I was not able to go back to see him, to say I love you one last time. That same year, I met some amazing people who actually gave me hope. I became part of United for the Dream, a youth group that fights for immigrant rights. I met people who were going through the same situation of being undocumented, of not having the same rights as our peers who were citizens. I learned that I actually am able to go to college, even though I don't have a social security number, and become the teacher that I've always wanted to be, except that it would be more difficult and I have to pay up to 4 times as much, and that I had to work twice as hard as my documented peers. All this time, I thought that I had to keep quiet about my situation, that nobody had to know that I was undocumented. Last year, I was able to receive deferred action, which is a 2-year temporary relief on undocumented youth who met their requirements. I was really happy because now I could get a job and get my license. But when it came in the mail, I wasn't as excited as I thought it would be. What about my parents? What were they going to get? I keep fighting for them, for all the parents that risk their life crossing the border, for their children to have a better life. I keep fighting and hope that one day we can live without the fear of being deported and have the same rights as everyone else.